you've had a couple of quotes where you've said it's not about the money in sports, it's eventually about winning. So
About winning.
Yeah. So winning is paramount to you.
You got to win, and everyone wants to win, and you got many 30, 31, 32 other owners that want to win depending on the sport, or 20 in the Premier League, and so you have to. Sometimes it takes a while. You gotta. It's literally creating the right culture, off the field, off the court, off the ice, and then ultimately the players. Getting the right players, and then creating the right culture during sports, and then eventually you win. And so we've done it in a bunch of sports, and I'm highly confident we're going to do it here. Yeah, so obviously we've had three main goals that we've tried to accomplish this season. One is to engage with the football organization, to learn football, and clearly, all of us are disappointed at the performance on the field, all of us. So we're focusing on that. We want to finish the season strong. I think secondly, it was engaging with the city and the community, getting out there and telling everyone what we were intending to accomplish. And the third was around fan experience.
Right.
And honestly, fixing everything in the stadium, getting a new sound system, getting different food, changing ingress and egress, knocking 40 minutes off of that, and that journey is just beginning, and we did as much as we could in 6 weeks. But there's a lot more work to do off season. In fact, our team, some of them I saw when I got here, they had to take a call on what we're doing next season. So look, we're on a long journey. We're on a long journey, and we really care, and we're gonna hopefully bring Washington along with us.
It takes a while. I'm in Charlotte. There's an owner in Charlotte who has not been very patient on the football side. How do you decide when to make changes or when to be patient?
Yeah, I think that over time, like I said, you give people the opportunity to succeed. I think if you decide that it's not going to work, in many cases, you have to make changes. And I think that there's not a one-size-fits-all equation to when you do it or when you don't do it. I think there are natural points in sports where things make more sense than other things, but I think that there's not an easy answer to that. So each decision is a very customized decision.
But you've been through this a while, so you kind of know.
Yeah, but look, I've been through this a long time. I mean, obviously, I have a public track record with Philly and in New Jersey, and generally, when you change a system, right? Sometimes you have to do it. That you probably take a step back before you take a step forward. That's not always the case, but that's, I think generally that's what the statistics would show. So I think it's important to be patient. I also think that there are a small number of really good front office executives across sports, right? And so part of your audience is those people, right? And how you treat players. What we want to do is create a culture in Washington where players around the NFL say, this is where we want to play. We want to play in this place. We want to create a culture in Washington where the best and the brightest executives, business, coaches, front office, everyone, marketing people, they say, we want to be at this place. And so to do that, right, you have to treat people well. You can have high expectations, but people have to say that, we want to be part of this. And so that's why you have to be, I think, measured with what you do. And even though in sports, right, there's pressure, right? Like, there's pressure from the public, but people aren't always thinking about that long game of what are you trying to accomplish. And what we're trying to accomplish is we want to have elite teams that consistently compete for championships. You need a little luck to win championships a lot of times, but if you get a lot of at-bats, you're eventually going to get there. And so to get there, you need all the best people. It's a long journey, but we're gonna get to. There's no shortcuts to the top. There's shortcuts to the middle. You want to be 8-8. I can get you there quickly, right? 8-8-1. If you want to be great, there's no shortcuts.